Hello, my lovely Marshall Blenders. How are you? How are you? Hey, how is everyone? Listen, one of the things I've been meditating on is, am I a better person today than I was a year ago? Am I a better son today than I was a year ago? Am I a better cousin today than I was a year ago? Am I a better human being today than I was a year ago? And gladly, the answer is yes. And so that's the question I would pose to you. Are you a better human being today than you were yesterday, than you were a year ago, than you were 10 years ago, than you were 20 years ago? Are you a better human being? Now, what constitutes a better human being? If a year ago you had biases towards a certain race or a certain gender, meaning if you were a man and you really disrespected women, or if you were a woman and you felt that you had to disrespect men, if you were a person of color, as I am, and you felt a disdain towards a person of another race or even another culture, as it does happen, you know what I mean? How are you with that now? Have you improved? Meaning, in your heart, are you able to understand that a person who is different from you is a human being? I'm not going to use the word still, because if any of you ever watched The Cosby Show, there is an episode where Claire Huxtable corrects someone because they say she still got it. And she's like, oh no, don't use that word still. She's got it. So are you able to now see beyond someone's culture, someone's race? Are you able to do that? And hopefully the answer is yes. And if the answer is no, let today start your last year. Let today start your last year. In other words, let today in a year be when you say, man, last year I was not as good as I am today. I was not as kind as I am today. I was not as respectful as I am today. I was not as loving as I am today. I was not as considerate as I am today. I was not as empathetic as I am today. Let today be the beginning of your last year. Okay, so that was kind of what I was thinking about. And the reason it came to mind was I was speaking with my friend Omar Murillo, and let me tell you, I love him to death. He is my brother from another mother. We've been friends, I think I can now honestly say, for decades. And he's a very important person in my life because he's one of the people who I have seen never stop improving, never stop growing. And he, I'm sure, got it from his mama, you know, because she's like that too. And so we were talking about what my plans are as far as my business and how I'm gonna make it more solid, you know. And I do have plans, and I was able to share with him what my plans were. I don't share my plans, the logistics of my plans with pretty much anybody. It's just Marcial speaking to Marshall's Blends. Do you understand that? Like, that's kind of how I work. Marcial speaks with Marshall's Blends, and we'll have a meeting, and we'll figure it out. And but I did include him because he will be a very big part of my growth. And so he's way younger than me, mind you, but his understanding of business and finance is, you would think he was a 78-year-old, you know. And so we were speaking, and I honestly had to just think, you know, I don't remember what I was looking at or reading, but it had to deal with his goals that he had from years ago. And he has surpassed his goals. literally surpassed his goals. Like what he is living now was not even his goal. And I can honestly say the same about myself. You know, I have surpassed my goals, and mind you, I haven't even begun. So that, that was kind of what I was thinking about. And as far as being human beings, he is a person who knows how to connect and understand a lot of people. And honestly, I am a way better listener today than I was last year. I'm a way better communicator today than I was last year. I have the love I have inside of my heart is clearer. It's purer. It's deliberate. So I can honestly say, yeah, I'm a better man today than I was last year, than I was 12 years ago, than I was 30 years ago. Well, 30 years ago I was 12. Still, a man. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to intimate that with you because it's been a while since we conversed. And so I did want this conversation to be one that was more intimate. So I love you guys a lot. I have done some hair. I haven't recorded it. But hopefully soon I will be recording it, And you know me, I love hair. Okay? And goodbye, my lovely Marshall blenders. I'll see you soon. I'll see ya. See ya. Ciao.